Thanks for joining us on Your Kentuckiana Home. We're going to talk about a very intricate part of the home buying and selling process, moving. I'm with Chip with Zippy Shell Services. Thanks for joining us today, Chip.
Thanks for having us. We're really excited to be here.
So the Zippy Shell process is kind of called the second generation of moving. Why is that?
Yeah, Kim, it is what makes Zippy Shell unique is your traditional moving or storage is you put your stuff in, they take it to your other house, and you've got a point-to-point move. Our service really serves a great need of people that need to transition. Maybe they've got a delay between when they sell and when they buy their new house, or maybe they need to move some stuff out of their current house so that it's prepped to ready to sell. What our service allows them to do is at their leisure, put stuff in our container. We take our container to our warehouse. We store it in a secure, safe environment, and then when they need it back put on their new location, we bring it to them. It's extremely convenient, it's extremely flexible, and it's also extremely affordable.
When you think about the traditional containers, your containers are a lot different because they're on wheels.
Yes, and what that affords us is the ability to be mobile. And that's what we call the second generation of mobile storage. Is some of our competition, the more traditional mobile storage, they bring the container, they leave it on site, it's very immobile, and you're really frankly stuck with it. Ours is a trailer. You can put it on the street, you can put it in your driveway. We've even driven it and put it in yards close, so it's an easy access. So it really makes it very customer friendly.
And speaking of customer friendly, you guys are a very hands-on service because you'll come out to someone's house and look around and kind of give them suggestions on what they should do and how many shells they need.
Yes, we understand the moving process is extremely stressful, and what we try to do is make it as unstressful as possible and as user-friendly as possible. So we come out to your house, we assess your situation, we sit down and we go through a plan or a strategy of how we can make this move the easiest we can for our clients.
And you guys will have people on site helping them move their belongings into the Zippy Shell, or they can move it themselves.
Yeah, and that's another thing. We're very flexible. Some of our clients, they want to control the situation and move it themselves. Some of them want us to do it all, from packing all the way to loading. So we just sit down and understand exactly what the client's needs are and put together a plan that works for them. And
you're locally owned and operated?
We are. Our facility is over by the airport. It's a clean, climate-controlled warehouse, and very convenient and secure.
So Chip, tell me about the process from start to finish with using your company.
Okay, so one scenario that typically comes up is we have a client that calls us and says, hey, we've got to move, but we're not going to be able to move into our new house for a week or 2 weeks, or in some cases 2 months. What we'll do is we'll bring our Zippy Shell out to their house. They'll either say, we would like to load it. In that case, we'll leave the Zippy Shell behind. We'll put it in a convenient location for loading purposes. They'll load it up, they'll call us, we'll come pick it up, and we'll take it back to our warehouse. We'll unload the container, which they've locked, and then they'll call us when they're ready for us to redeliver the container to their new location. Another scenario which is very prevalent is that they would call us, we would send a group out to their house, help them with the loading, take the container back to our warehouse. They would call us when they're ready, we'd bring the container back to their new location, and our crew would unload it for them. So it's a very easy process, and like I said, it's very convenient.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today, Chip. We really appreciate it. And we'll be back with Jay, who's going to give a testimonial of their service in just a moment. We're back with Jay Pitts, who's the principal broker at Remax Premier Properties. Thanks for joining us today, Jay.
Thanks for having me.
So you have had a few clients use Zippy Shell, and it has been very convenient for them.
Absolutely, absolutely. Our clients have pretty much used the full menu of services that Zippy Shell provides, and have had great results. I mean, it's really a pretty, like a class organization.
You know, one of the things that's challenging when you're moving from place to place is when you're closing on the house that you're living in, and the closing on your new home could be a month away, and a service like Zippy Shell is very helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, the fact that Zippy Shell offers so many options you know, we've really grown to realize that portable storage, on-demand storage, is the preference of most of our clients. And really, it could be that a closing is a month away, or it could be same day, and the stress level is really, really high. We teach our agents that it's the experience at the very end that they really remember. So having a partner like ZippyShell kind of button up the end of the process for us has been really valuable.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today, Jay. We really appreciate it.
Thanks.
We'll be back with your Kentuckiana home. Thanks for joining us for your Kentuckiana Home Snapshot. I'm here with David Duke with Kentuckiana Rebath. Thanks for joining us today.
I'm glad to be here, Kimberly.
So what is the Kentuckiana Rebath difference?
Well, it starts with being locally owned and operated. As the owner, I'm involved in day-to-day operations on many levels. Secondly, you know, we don't subcontract our labor. Our installers are all employees of the company. So they drive our trucks, they wear our uniforms, and they're highly skilled craftsmen. So with that process, it allows us to control all the scheduling, control the quality, and control the service attached to the install.
I think it's really important that all your employees are not they're employees, they're not subcontractors, because I've worked with companies in the past where they have all subcontractors, and it's very frustrating.
It is, and it's frustrating for the homeowner, it's frustrating for the company, it's frustrating for everyone. So by, you know, having the employees or the installers in-house as employees, we're able to control all of those processes and make it really a better experience for everybody involved.
And you know who's in your home.
Yes, our guys are background checked and drug screened as well. So that's important for us as to the homeowner.
And you guys stay on trend too with all the latest and greatest in both bath and kitchen remodeling and design.
Yes, we do. That's what the market demands. So we have many colors, many styles, many options for both the bathroom and the kitchen. So it's seemingly endless on the possibilities.
And great warranties as well.
Yeah, everything that we do, everything that we install, we warrant and guarantee. So some of our products carry a lifetime warranty, so we handle all the service attached to those warranties as well. So if we put a Delta faucet or a Moen faucet in your house and it goes bad, we don't just send you another one. We come out and handle the install as well.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today, David. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kimberly.
We'll be back with more of your Kentuckiana Home in just a moment.